One night, a father and his 2-year-old son slept inside a public restroom because they had nowhere else to go. Most people would have given up. But this father refused to let his circumstances define his future. His name was Chris Gardner. And years later, he became a millionaire. Before the success, Chris was struggling to survive. He worked as a medical equipment salesman, carrying heavy bone scanners from hospital to hospital, hoping someone would buy one. But sales were slow, bills kept piling up, and the pressure at home became unbearable. Eventually, his wife left, leaving Chris alone to raise their young son. Soon, Chris lost his apartment. With nowhere to go, he and his son spent nights in shelters, subway stations, and sometimes even public restrooms. Every day was a battle. But no matter how difficult life became, he never stopped protecting his son, or searching for a way forward. One day, Chris noticed a man stepping out of a bright red Ferrari. Curious, he asked a simple question. "What do you do for a living?" The man was a stockbroker. That conversation changed Chris's life forever. He applied for an internship at a brokerage firm, even though it didn't pay a single dollar. For months, Chris worked harder than everyone else. During the day, he learned everything he could about the stock market. At night, he searched for a safe place to sleep with his son. He lived with constant uncertainty, but he refused to quit. Every sacrifice brought him one step closer to the life he dreamed of. After months of relentless effort, only one intern would be offered a full-time position. Chris knew this moment would determine everything. He walked into the office carrying nothing but hope, discipline, and the belief that all his sacrifices had to mean something. Then, the words he had been waiting to hear finally came. "The job is yours." In that moment, every sleepless night, every rejection, and every hardship became worth it. Chris Gardner would eventually build his own investment firm and become a millionaire, proving that perseverance can change a life. Chris Gardner's story reminds us that success isn't reserved for those with the easiest path. It's earned by those who refuse to stop moving forward, no matter how hard life gets. If this story inspired you, subscribe to Rise Art for more true stories of resilience, business, and success. Because your story isn't over. Keep climbing.